Australia, after putting India into bat, is chasing a mammoth 236. That's their target, to level the series 1-all. It's quite interesting, going neck and neck almost with India at the end of the 10-over mark. The big problem being, while India was 101 for 1, Australia's 104 for 4. So that's the key number, the number of wickets. They are 4 down, Australia, compared to India 1 down. But also very interesting, it's two very different approaches to the innings. Zach, while India had a very good power play with 77, they got a run a ball from 7 to 10. So it was kind of dry. For Australia, comparatively, the power play just 53, but they've got 51 in 7 to 10. So they are accelerating at the right time.
Well, taking wickets always helps you, isn't it?
Yeah.
And that's something which Indian bowlers have done nicely. Looks like there is going to be a dew, which is going to be a factor right now. But that's where those 4 wickets are going to be very crucial.
Yeah.
These two power hitters, we all know if they're in, what they can do. They're showing those signs. And I think thanks to them, they have managed to just pull things back a little. But that wicket is always going to be a concern. Right now, they've lost 4 wickets compared to Indian just losing 1 wicket at that stage. Creates that solid platform. At this stage, Indian bowlers will know, Surya will know for sure as a captain, he needs 1 wicket.
Yeah, 1 wicket will bring Matthew Wade in, and then after that, well, it just kind of goes into the bowlers. Yes, we know Sean Abbott can do a bit of hitting, but they're so much dependent on both Marcus Stoinis and Tim David, and, well, what they've shown us in the last 4 overs, they have been hitting the ball really cleanly. How have the Indian bowlers done? Well, let's have a look at that. Arshdeep pulled just the 1 over up front, and then we haven't seen him since. But Ravi Bishnoi picked up the 2 wickets, got Matthew shot again, got him in the first game, clean bowled. This time it was a slide edge and played on, but he's got those 2 wickets. Akshar bowled his 2 for 12. That 1 wicket of Maxwell, that was great. It was almost like test match bowling, where he kept chasing. He set Maxwell up.
Yeah,
for that dismissal.
For sure. But if you look at the spinners, they've done a great job.
Yeah.
5 overs and taking 3 wickets is something, which collectively they've done the job for the team. Prasidh was a bit on the expensive side again. It's just that back of the length, Australian batters, they thrive on that. But that the Josh Inglis's wicket was a big one for Bishnoi there. Matthew shot again, losing his wicket to Bishnoi.
Yeah.
But on the whole, I think spinners keeping India in the game, taking those wickets, and Surya may be thinking a little ahead and holding Arshdeep back. Because he's someone who we've seen can bowl Yorkers very well. So him along with Mukesh Kumar is going to be doing that controlling or holding that back end fort for these Indian bowlers for sure, just in case if required.
Also needs to get the spinners out of the way real quickly, and you can see Surya's got an urgency with that because the ball is getting really wet. So Akshar is now bowling his 3rd over because the more it goes, the tougher it gets. So it's in a way, it is to Australia's advantage the fact that they know exactly who's going to bowl at what time now for the next 10 overs.
And you've seen how Bishnoi was troubling Tim David.
Yeah.
So that is also an advantage. So I'm sure Akshar right now bowling, Bishnoi will also finish his overs.
Yeah.
And then it's the seamers who will be making sure that these power hitters don't take the game away from India, because around 13, it's still tricky one, isn't it?
It is. And if the ball gets wet, and you've seen Prasidh go, he's been expensive 1 over. You saw Mukesh right now, expensive 1 over. And if these two manage to survive the next 3 spinners overs, you would not be amiss to back these two to get these runs against a wet ball.
That's why this format is so exciting, isn't it? Like, things change very quickly. 2 batters can take the game away from you. So even though you've taken those 4 wickets, you don't want to right now take your eye off the ball for sure. You have to still maintain those processes. You have to still make sure that you take this next wicket as early as possible and not let these two get that belief that they can put these bowlers under pressure.
Yeah, well, it's the spinners who are keeping it tight. So, yeah, true. With Tim David, Marcus Stoinis, Matthew Wade, can they get 13 and over in the back 10? Oh, they totally can. But India will know that they are basically 1 or 2 good deliveries away from sealing this game. All right, well, that's all we have time for right now at the midpoint check. We're going to see you at the end of this game. There'll be a lot to talk about, of course. This is a very exciting game. It's going fast and furious in Thiruvananthapuram. So we'll be back with Cricbuzz Live. That's going to be in about 40 minutes from now. So do join us then. Thank you for watching.